Hey, what's going on, everyone out there? It's your boy Junis. Yes, your boy Junis. You're now tuned to the Star in You. Thank you for being with me here at the moment. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys subscribe to the page, like it, and share with others. We're gonna be talking about your boy Meek Mill. Yes, your boy Meek Mill. You know, we just got the news. You know, he's gonna be sentenced to like 2 years in prison, state prison on top of that. And it kind of sucks because, you know, he was convicted of this stuff like, what, 10 years ago almost. And on top of that, they were dropped. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. You know, he failed probation. So you know, once the judge saw that, and you know, the judge was always on his case, that was that, you know. We definitely wish him the best. So, you know, just stay strong in there, keep focused, stay with the lyricism, keep writing. You know, at the end, you're gonna come out winning. Right now, it's just a short L, that's all. So, in this video, we're gonna be talking about the number 6. Meek Mill. He was born May 6th, and we're gonna see the effect that the 6 had on the impact of the sentencing. The number 6 is a feminine number, and it's ruled by an earth sign. This earth sign is Taurus. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is all about expressing love and beauty. So a lot of people born in the 6, they possess a lot of these qualities within themselves, and they can be very materialistic because an earth number and earth signs are known for being materialistic. So don't get mad at Meek, you know, for talking about Reese, you know, rollies on the wrist, be materialistic in his songs, you know, shoot. He's born on the 6 and he's a Taurus on top of that, so double the impact. Meek being in hip hop and being a number 6, it suits him well because 6 are very sociable, you know, they do well in crowds. They're very magnetic as well. They have like this magnetism about them, what people are very drawn to. No matter what they do, they're like, whatever, they forget them, you know, that kind of energy. Also, Drake is also a 6, but he's born on the 24, but a 2 and the 4 equals 6. I probably shouldn't be talking about Meek Mill and Drake in the same video, but trust me, it'll all come together. You'll just wait and see, alright? Like I was saying before, the number 6 is ruled by a planet that expresses love. And because of this, with Meek Mill being a 6, if he goes against that and does the opposite, and expresses like hate, revenge, you know, talk about certain things, it come back to bite him. Because of the cosmic energy that's attached to the number 6. You know, like I said, it's about love. And if you're expressing hate or you're talking about certain things, it's not good because Meek Mill has the capability, you know, of changing the masses with his verb. Taurus rules the throat region of the verb, you know, they rule the verb. Like that's why you have people like Malcolm X, Minister Farrakhan, they're both Taurus. You know, when they talk, it reaches because it's a love, right? So it comes from that place. And sometimes when you hear Meek Mill in his interviews, sometimes he be dropping jewels and people be feeling them. But you know, he gets caught out there because of the negative frequency of the 6. You know, the opposite of love, you know, is hate, you know, vindictive. And the 6, a person that's born in the 6 could be very vindictive. And another thing, although it represents love, it also represents confusion and indecision. So they're always fighting against love and lust. You know, a person born in the 6, sometimes it's very hard for them to be faithful. Or if they do find somebody that they really do love, they end up getting crushed or stepped on too. So that could trigger that vindictive nature too. Yeah, so let's talk about the number 6, a little more of the confusion aspect. Look what happened with Meek Mill. Look at the day when he went to court. That day, it was on the 6th. We found out about it a little later, like in the evening time or the next day. Actually, I found out about the next day on the 7th. You know, so, but it wasn't really publicized in the media a lot. So nobody really knew about it. So it left all the audience and the fans, everybody confused. Like, yo, what the hell happened? You see that 6 nature, the confusion. And also, although he did fail his probation, still, his case got dropped. You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago. But yeah, he still got 2 years, you know, in state prison. So again, that confused us again, like, really? For 2 years? For 10 years ago? And the one main thing that I've noticed the confusion relating to Meek Mill the 6 is remember the time with him and Drake when they were beefing. That's when that 6 really kicked in and I noticed it. I was like, damn, at one point, Meek Mill, before that whole thing happened, he was just popping off. He was just with Nicki. They got together, you know, and he came with that song with Drake, Rico. And all of a sudden, he just came out of nowhere and he exposed Drake for ghostwriting. But the crazy crap about it, back in the day, you know, when you expose somebody for ghostwriting, they get called out and that'll be the end of their career. But the confusion aspect happened when everything turned against him. You know what I'm saying? And Drake put out back-to-back and defeated him. And all of that was not expected. It left everybody confused, like, yo, what the hell happened? And sometime after that, you know, him and Nicki had broke up. And with a 6, you know, when they find somebody that they love, they really fight to get that person. And sometimes that person of opposite sex may not even be attracted to them, because of the magnetism behind them, they accomplish it. But that doesn't mean that it always sticks. And that's exactly what happened. It didn't. It was non-existent after a while, and it just fizzled out again. And remember what I said, the number 6 could be very vindictive. And that's exactly what happened with Meek Mill and how he got Nicki Minaj to begin with, based on Safari's interview, you know what I mean? Kind of went behind his back. Although Safari was the one who introduced him to Nicki Minaj, you know, so they could do a song together and all that. So it's kind of crazy, you know, you see the karma or the reverse just happen so fast with the 6, because it shouldn't be doing stuff like that. So back to Meek and Drake. Remember I said that earlier, I was going to mention why they're together and all this. Drake be born on the 24th of October. The 2 and the 4 is 6. That 6 is short with Drake because Meek Mill exposed him and said he was a ghostwriter, so it tarnished his image. You know what I mean? Like, Drake wasn't looked at as the same. And they always question him now every time he make a song afterwards. Like, did he write that or was it his, you know? So as time progressed, little by little, you know, he starts to not really have that same light or respect towards Drake now when it comes to hip-hop. So now you see the correlation between the 6 and the confusion. And it's funny because recently I just reposted a video about Kevin Hart, who was born on the 6, and I was talking about his marital affairs and the cheating aspect relating to the 6, because we were talking about that love and the lust aspect, right? And I did a post because he was trending again, so I was like, let me just do a repost. I did a repost, actually it was on the 6th, early that morning, and later on in the afternoon, I go on my IG account, and all of a sudden the freaking post just disappears. I'm like, where the hell is it? How did it get deleted? I didn't get the information from Instagram, so I don't know, I was confused, you know what I'm saying? And anybody who follows my Instagram who saw the post, who liked it and viewed it, it was like 40 views or something like that. I was building up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you go to the page, it's just not there no more. So it was November 6th. I mean, I don't know. But just to be funny on the random, low key, George Bush was also born July 6th. And you see how confused he was, right? When he was up on stage and talking. Like Jay said, man, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. 6. Another thing with the number 6. It's a number that possesses a lot of luck. And people with this number 6, trust me, they tend to be very lucky. They're always at the right place at the right time, you know, getting the right opportunities that's presented to them. And you can see with Meek Mill, you know, he's definitely lucky in his career, you know, doing dream chases, chasing his dream, manifesting it through hard work. Of course, hard work. For me, I don't know, luck for me is like a blessing. So when I talk about luck, but he was definitely blessed, he was lucky in that aspect. You know, he wanted Nicki Minaj, he went after that, he chased her, got her. So you saw that aspect. But of course, you saw with that situation, him getting at Drake and trying to tarnish his career, it backfired, and it catapulted Drake's career. So Drake, in a way, he was lucky. You see the 6 manifested him. Meek was a little unlucky, but later on, it catched up, where now Meek is a little bit more respected because he actually writes and he respects the craft as far as writing goes. So now, the luck is kind of kicking back, where now Drake seems to be trickling down a little bit. But Meek is now in this career where they're still listening to him and he still has that hip-hop sound to him. So it's only a matter of time where you're gonna see where he's gonna end up. Unfortunately, right now he's in a situation where he's sentenced to 2 years in prison. But I think now, man, the story's just beginning. True story. Thank you guys for tuning into The Star in You. I hope you guys like the content. Definitely subscribe, like the page, and share with others. As for Meek, man, hold your head up strong. You know, keep focused like I was saying before. Still on the lyricism, you're definitely, you know, getting better with time. You know, being more genuine with your rhymes and all that stuff. So, you know, just keep your head strong, keep focused, man. And for everybody out there, remember, always, let your inner light shine. The Star in You.